launch of the Plastics Network. I hope you found the presentations so far to be interesting and informative. I'll try to make mine as informative as the others and not to bring the standard down. I would just like to say thank you for attending this afternoon. I know we're all busy, perhaps working from home with other pressures, but thank you for the time that you've put in today to learn about how the network might be able to work together to assist you and your organisations in the drive for improvements and efficiency within the plastics sector. You can see from the introductory slide there that Polymer Training and Innovation Centre is quite a mouthful. So from this point on, I'll refer to us as the PTIC. We are part of Wolverhampton College, and I'll come on to that in a little while. And we're currently in our 45th year of trading in support of the UK plastics and rubber processing sectors. Next slide, Kat, please. Many of you I've seen on the attendees list are customers of ours already, but there is also a large number of you who perhaps never heard of the PTIC. So I just wanted to explain where we've come from, a little potted history. We began, as it says there, providing technical training and consultancy services back in 1976. It was actually a training centre that was established in South Wales, in a little village called Splot. At that time, there was a levy system that operated under the then Labour government to establish a whole host of industry training boards. And the industry training board that was established for plastics in the UK was the Plastics Processing Industry Training Board. And lots of us, even today, we get inquiries for the PPITB. We outgrew the centre in South Wales and moved to Telford in 1985, and the most common name that we get referred to is the BPTA. So when we moved to Telford, which was then Plastics Valley, we changed the name to the British Plastics Training Association. At its pomp, we had almost 100 employees and £3 million worth of technical training equipment on which we used to service the needs of the UK polymer industries. We had three divisions. We had the NTO, which was a link to government, hopefully trying to influence strategy at the highest level. We had an awarding body responsible for standards of operational performance and qualifications. And then we had the training provision. In 1995, it was decided that the BPTA, as a three-organisation established company, had to be split up. And the levy funding system had long since been abolished. So Polymer Training was established, again shortened to PTL, just for the commercial provision of technical training and support services to the UK and overseas companies. Our most recent change came in 2009 when the PTL business was purchased by the City of Wolverhampton College. They are the 5th largest college in the UK and wanted to diversify their employer engagement activities. They are, as a college, like every other college, servicing the needs of their local areas, population, majority age 16 to 18-year-olds. But as Polymer Training, they allowed us to establish a new campus in Telford and to create what is now the PTIC. Next slide, Kat, please. So what do we offer? Well, we offer what we've always offered. And as I say, this is our 45th year of trading, so it must be what the companies that use us want us to provide. In the main, it's short duration technical training courses. They can either take place at our purpose-built training facility in Telford, or can be delivered on site on a customer's premises, whichever really suits the requirements. If you have a limited number of trainees, it's perhaps best to send them to Telford. if you have a group of employees who could all benefit from the same tuition, then it might be more efficient for the tutor to come to you. The processes that we cover are the main polymer processes used. So injection molding, blow molding, extrusion, pipe, profile, sheet, blown film, and most recently we've expanded our portfolio to include environmental and sustainability courses. As you will be aware, they're delivered at the Telford Training Centre in conjunction with PS Partnerships. So thanks very much to PS for working with us, getting into this very important new sector of activity for PTIC. To support our courses, we have online software, a program that's been around for 20 years now called PICAT. It was recently moved into an online platform and is available currently in a range of languages covering the injection molding and blow molding process. Our tutors are also available to visit you or to conduct projects that are not related to training, but would be more accurately described as consultancy. So if you've got a specific project or you need to investigate new equipment, new technologies, if you bring us on board, we might be able to prevent some costly mistakes from being made. The facilities within the training centre, which I'll show you a picture of in a short while, can be used for trials and short-run production work. This is just to help customers who might have equipment failures of their own or have a need for increased capacity at a very short notice. Other members of the team that you'll see in a moment specialise in health and safety. So we run training courses, we can offer advice and guidance in what is a very key area of responsibility now. Another member of the team specialises in business improvement techniques, and a couple of colleagues also are very well versed in lean manufacturing techniques, all of which are there to reduce waste, improve efficiency, and drive up profitability of people that we work with. Qualifications can also be important. So within the college framework, we can offer apprenticeships, the most common of which for PTIC is the Level 3 Science and Manufacturing Technician apprenticeship. And this is following the injection molding pathway, but also there are standalone MVQs that can also be taken advantage of. Next slide, Kat, please. You'll see in the image the new training centre that we have in Stafford Park, Telford. It has a range of injection molding machines there in the picture. We currently have 7, ranging from 30 tonnes to 150 tonnes locking force. They're both hydraulic and electric drive systems. We're soon to replace one of the machines. The Romy that you see in the centre of the picture will be going, and in February we'll be welcoming a new 140-tonne machine provided to us from Bolly Machinery. The Arberg machine that we also have on site is soon to be fitted with a robot facility so that we can expand the portfolio of training to incorporate robot head design and also robot programming. You can also see in the picture an overhead gantry which contains 3 overhead hoists for tool changing and mold lifting. Next slide, Kat, please. These are just a selection of images from the portfolio. You can see that we're doing a mold change top left. We have a centralized material conveying, feeding and drying system bottom left. Both those features were put in towards the back end of 2018. An additional investment by the college of £1 million within the PTIC training centre. We have a range of classrooms as well, top right. We're still using the classroom for training, but all of these students have now been socially distanced in line with the COVID-19 requirements. And bottom right, you can see a remote thermoforming machine. We also offer training in that area of packaging technology as well. Next slide, Kat, please. Although our numbers of employees have dropped from our heady days when we were the BPTA. We believe that we've got less staff, but no less number of years experience. You can see there that there is a fair amount of years experience in that picture. We would welcome the opportunity to talk to you about your requirements, and would love the chance to be involved in your own performance enhancement. Last slide, clap, please. I think the slideshows are going to be sent out to anybody at the end of the seminar today. More than happy to answer any specific questions either in the network section or at a later date. So my contact details are there. Thank you once again for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the presentation.